Hello and welcome back. So wonderful to see your beautiful faces again and to be here in this space with you in this moment. Today I want to talk about the nervous system. I touched briefly on it in my first video, the podcast with Roman, but I want to talk a little bit further about it. Our automatic nervous system has the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. For myself, I was in that sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight nervous system, for a big part of my life. The thoughts in my mind created a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. And I was living in that place of fear and always in the fight or flight, or not always, but a majority of the time in the fight or flight part of my nervous system. So my body was releasing all the hormones and everything that were necessary for me to be running as fast as I could to get away from a bear. But there was no bear. I was creating the bear in my mind. So I ultimately got sick because my body couldn't handle continuing at that pace any longer. So the adrenal glands fatigue and they wear out, and there's no more capacity in our body to continue to fire all the hormones and everything that are necessary for us to keep running from that bear. So until we slow down and we just take moments to breathe and be calm, then we have an opportunity to go into parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest. And that's where healing is. That's how I healed myself from fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. I spent as much time as I could being. And being, not just sitting there being as in like doing nothing and watching Netflix on binge mode, but rather being as in breathing, connecting to myself, journaling, reflecting, looking at myself and knowing what my true values were, healing, really truly healing at a soul level. For me, the automatic nervous system and spirituality are connected. That might not be for everybody, but for me that is the case. Because when I am calm and I am being truly my true essence. I am being who I'm meant to be, how I was born, to be calm, without all these thoughts and worries in my mind. And when I'm in that space, I breathe and I connect, and I feel connected to something that is greater than me. I use the word universe, sometimes I use the word God, sometimes I use higher self. Whatever word works for you is fine. But maybe when you are still, you'll feel that as well, that connection. Or maybe you won't, and that's fine too. But taking time to be calm and breathing and be connected to our breath and allowing our thoughts to subside and being aware of our thoughts is a moment where we allow our nervous system to have a break. It's like a little vacation, a little escape from reality. When we let the brain just go, we don't get caught up in our thoughts, and we're just present in the moment, enjoying the feeling of the breeze on your face, smelling the smells around you, feeling how the grass feels around you, seeing the beauty around you, just being really connected to your senses and your breath. That's when our nervous system calms down and we have an opportunity to heal. You see, with the nervous system and fibromyalgia, it's like we took the volume on the nervous system in the body and cranked it up, and it feels everything way more than it would normally. And we have to calm down so that we can bring that sensitivity down. Allow everything to heal and rest and digest by just being. And then there's a balance between being and doing. And it's to find that balance in every day. It's not always easy, because in our humanistic way, we want to be doing believing that we need to be doing to be successful. But our true nature is being. So when we're being, we're allowing our nervous system to do what it needs to do, and it regulates us. And it regulates all the parts of our body, and we become more healthy and vibrant. And when we get caught up in our minds and we let the monkey mind go crazy, then we go back into that fight or flight, because our bodies don't know the difference between reality and what we're making up in our mind. So if we're making up stories in our mind that seem scary, worrisome, fearful, then our bodies are going to react accordingly. So it's important that we allow ourselves the opportunity to just be. And for me, that's sitting with the universe, sitting in nature, that's sitting, being calm. It's allowing the feeling of just being in this moment, enjoying the beauty of this present moment without any worries, without any regrets of the past, just being here now. One of the most beautiful gifts we can give ourselves. That's why they call it the present moment. And that'll help calm our nervous system down. So if anybody is struggling with any kind of health issue, I'm not saying you can completely heal yourself, but you can sure make yourself feel a lot better when you give yourself the opportunity to get out of your own way. And our own way, what I mean by that is by getting out of our head, letting those thoughts go, being aware of them, not buying into every thought we have, and by just being connected to our breath and being connected to something that is greater than us, if that feels like it resonates with you. For me, it does. Spirituality is a very important part of who I am now. And that's because that's who I am. Returning to the essence of who I am and the connection between all of us. And I'm grateful for that beautiful connection and how it helped me to calm my nervous system down, therefore allowing me to heal. So I am vibrant and healthy once again. And I also wish the same for you. I hope that you can find peace and beauty in this moment, calming your nervous system down and allowing your parasympathetic nervous system to be the one that guides you, allowing you to heal, be healthy, vibrant, full of love. That's my wish for you. Have a beautiful day.